Hello and welcome to What the Hey. Thank you very much for joining me to learn the answer to a question that I received. And when I go to my notebook of knowledge, I see that the question is written as, what the hey is Nova? And this question actually also essentially comes from Nova. So hello to you and thank you very much for the question. So in order to answer this question, I feel like the best thing to do, first and foremost, is actually by providing the answer that Nova themselves gives in their YouTube channel description, because first and foremost, we are talking about a YouTube channel today. So if you go to Nova's YouTube channel and kind of go to the little about section, in it their description reads that they make gacha videos and animations based off some of their favorite games such as Sonic, Mario, Undertale, Cuphead, Pizza Tower, FNAF, and more. And if I had to give my own answer to this question, I would say what Nova said is actually fairly accurate. Pretty much a majority of the content does feature video game characters. I would say most of it has to do with Five Nights at Freddy's, specifically security breach characters like Sun and Moon or whatever, but a lot of it is FNAF related. But in terms of the animation side of it, it is primarily done through gacha life, frame by frame, different pose animations. So if you like that kind of stuff, this might be interesting to check out. And in regards to actually checking the content out, the only way to do so is really just by looking at the YouTube channel itself. I looked and there are no external or extra social media accounts that are listed or linked. So if you want to stay up to date with what Nova uploads, this channel is the main way to do so. And I'll also have them linked and tagged in the description, so you can check them out if you want to. So very briefly, something that I did want to list is kind of the community with this channel, when they started and where they're at currently, which they decided to join YouTube on June 17th of 2015. The channel has around 415,000 views, around 1.7 thousand subscribers, and around 228 videos, which a majority of the videos are YouTube shorts, so a lot of the content is really fast-paced and really quick. So if you don't have that long to check out all of their content, you can still watch quite a bit and kind of get a good feel for what they do. So what's interesting about this channel is that all of the content, pretty much all of the different features you can access, like the playlists, the community posts, the YouTube shorts, all of it pretty much has to do with the same stuff. It's all very consistent. For example, if you go to Nova's community posts, most of it has to do with art of their OCs that are related to stuff like Five Nights at Freddy's. And then if you go to their YouTube shorts, it's a lot of the same thing. A lot of it is animation memes or whatever, which isn't necessarily related to animated meme music, but it's usually, a meme that has specific lines or jokes and then stuff is animated to that. And in the case of Nova's channel, a lot of that has to do with Five Nights at Freddy's or something else that they're interested in. A majority of it is video game stuff though. So with all of the different features outside of the main channel uploaded videos, a lot of it's super consistent. So really, if you just check out the YouTube shorts, you're kind of just checking out all the content in terms of what's actually put on the channel. So the next thing that I would like to do very briefly is kind of listing 3 specific videos from this channel. That way, if you have no idea what else to watch, you can check out these. So the oldest video on this channel is titled Welcome to the Channel, which was uploaded on August 29th of 2023. The newest video is titled Yapper X Listener, which was uploaded on August 2nd of 2024. And the most popular video on the channel is titled Annoying Pigeon Meme Sonic the Hedgehog, which was uploaded on August 29th of 2023 and has around 21,000 views. So to start going into some of my general opinions and feedback with this channel, I'd say that one of the things that caught my eye is the fact that a lot of the content is kind of OC original character related, which is interesting. It's not necessarily content that I would watch in my own free time, because whenever I'm looking at fandom related stuff, I'm looking for the actual canon characters and not originally created, fan created characters. But I think in the case of this channel, it's more of an appreciation for the video games that they enjoy. So I think that part of it is cool. Additionally, with Nova, they seem to create a lot of content for something called the Sun and Moon Show, which I believe is a YouTube channel that does like VR chat stuff of characters from like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. So to see Nova kind of create fan content for more fan content is funny. It's not something that I've really seen before or anywhere else, so seeing it here is kind of cool. I believe that I kind of mentioned this earlier, but a lot of the animation and stuff with Nova's content is either utilizing gacha, which you can put like characters and poses, which is nice, and then sometimes they have like actual tweening and frame by frame animation, which is interesting. I think it is kind of smart to use something like gacha, like if you can't actually animate or whatever, using a program that like allows people to do that and then creating clips from that is pretty cool. I would say it's definitely simpler than like hand-drawn stuff, but it's still cool that people have like the opportunity to do that. Which I guess the only thing that I would say, and this is kind of my last point, is that as a viewer or someone that's seeing Nova's content, I think it'd be really cool to see more of their actual like animation hand-drawn art rather than, you know, relying on something like gacha where it's just putting the characters into poses. And not that that's not a like great thing to do, like it is really cool because you can like create characters and designs and stuff with the models, but personally, like I've seen some of their art that they posted in the community posts and it looks different than the style of Gacha Life, which is just, you know, an already pre-made thing. So I think for me, something that I'd like look forward to seeing with Nova's content would be actual art that they've made, like hand-drawn and everything, and even if the animation is simple, I think that'd be cool to see. But what they do is already pretty consistent and people enjoy it, so you know, if people enjoy it, I think that's kind of what matters overall. But in general, it's video game stuff and it's animation. So once again, if that's something that you think you'd like to check out, I will have their channel tagged and listed in the description, but I believe that is the answer to the question, so thank you very much for watching. Bye.